Today I'm reacting to From the Choirgirl Hotel by Tori Amos. The last Tori Amos album I listened to, I didn't love, but I'm hoping she can kind of win me over here. And yeah, it's 54 minutes here, not much else to say. We're gonna hop into it. Go join the Patreon. It's $4 a month for uncut reactions, and it's $8 a month for priority album requests. Also, I know I never wear hats, but my hair is really bad right now. I need a haircut really bad, so we're just gonna have to cover up that abomination for this video. I'm gonna try not to compare her to Kate Bush too much in this video, but she's sounding like Kate Bush right here. I'm liking this chorus. It's a really good chorus. Super catchy. This riff kind of has like an emo feel to it almost. Okay, so it's a lot heavier instrumentally than Boys for Pele. It's a lot more rock, I feel like. My one complaint about that track is that the recording felt a little bit cheap, a little bit muddy. I just wish the mix and the recording in general was a little bit more clear. But that's kind of just a nitpick. Overall, I really enjoyed that. If this is the direction this album is going in, I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot more than the last one I listened to. Yeah, what is this about lyrically? I think on the last album, I was struggling lyrically with understanding her as well. Let's see what Genius says. It says, first single, after suffering a miscarriage, it deals with the hardship she experienced after the tragedy. Yeah, okay. I kind of thought during the intro that it was going to be a more introspective track, so it kind of was. She's kind of doubting herself here. She couldn't keep the baby alive, so she's at a pretty low point here. I don't know if this is a concept album or what's going to happen with this album lyrically, but yeah, that's a good opening. I liked it. Like I said, don't want to compare her too much to Kate Bush, but she sounded a lot like Kate Bush there, especially with the higher kind of weird little vocal harmonies and little embellishments. So yeah, I enjoyed that though. That was good. Oh. Okay. I'm liking this mix a lot better. Strange instrumental, but I'm loving it. It's a good line. Why can't my balloon stay up in a perfectly windy sky? I like that. It's cool. So far she's killing it with the choruses. Two really good choruses in a row. And I love the spacey kind of ambient feel to this chorus as well. And then it gets really minimal during the verses. That's probably like my favorite Tori Amos song yet. I love the atmosphere to that track. I love the kind of minimal nature of the verses and then how it gets a little bit more filled out during the chorus. It feels varied between those two things. And again, she's 2 for 2 with the choruses as well. Really enjoyed that chorus. And yeah, it was just a weird track in general, but it felt really well thought out and really complete. I like this line a lot too. Great imagery in that line, and it's just a cool statement in general. I can be cruel, I don't know why. So she's, I feel like, still kind of in that introspective mode, kind of hating herself maybe after the miscarriage that took place in the last track, obviously. Yeah, instrumentally, my favorite Tori Amos track I've heard. Lyrically, it's just as good as pretty much all the other stuff I've heard from her. That was, you know what, we'll give it a 10. Why not? We'll give it a 10. I really enjoyed that. Very weird chords here. Oh, I like that descending vocal. Run. By the woods, by the woods. Another one of those mixes that feels a bit weak, a bit muddy. Ooh, that little piano run was sick. Ooh, instrumentally this part is great. Okay, that was cool. Like I said, mix again, that's like my only complaint really about it. It just feels like it could be a bit more full sounding than it is, but yeah, during this was it the refrain, I think, the instrumental just got super complex and super filled out and enjoyable to listen to, and the little piano runs were great. In general, I liked the feel of that track. Mixing, probably the only thing that is holding me back from enjoying it as much as I want to. No clue what these freaking lyrics are about. Is Genius gonna help me? No. Overall, pretty enjoyable once again. We're gonna keep it moving on to the next track, which is Raspberry Swirl. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. That was trippy. I gotta go back. That's sick. This is crazy. What does this feel like? It feels like... well, it's very dancey, but I don't know. It feels like something. Crazy panning. Kind of going with the southern twang too. Man. Ooh, I like that phrasing. The energy, man. Ooh, da 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 da. Crazy track. I love how the Raspberry Swirl is kind of perfectly portrayed with the sound of the track. Very swirling, lots of panning going on. Very chaotic, very energetic, kind of unsettling at points as well. What is the Raspberry Swirl? Is that if you want inside her? I'm in love with... okay. But I just don't eat pussy. That's kind of what I thought. Eating pussy is a metaphor too. It's about crawling in there being... okay. So she's kind of saying she can offer a woman what a man can't, which is cool. I like that attitude. Everybody knows I'm her man, so she's... the confidence is on 1,000 here, which I love. The energy of the track is great. Maybe that's actually the best track that I've heard from her so far. Again, I don't know, maybe it's because of the barrier I have between the headphones and my ears right now, but the mixing again just felt a little bit scuffed. Other than that, like, really, really solid. It's not gonna quite get the 10, but really, really enjoyable. I'm gonna be honest, this is already a lot better than that last album. Love those lush strings. Kind of feels like a musical here. A bit cheesy, but just the right amount of cheese. This I'm kind of struggling with the story here. Okay, I feel like it was a bit underwhelming, but overall I enjoyed the experience. It felt kind of like a musical. It was very theatrical, very dramatic, obviously. The strings were great. The overall arrangement of the track was really entertaining as well. I wish it kind of would have reached a higher climax at one point. What is this? I don't know what this song is about. Like, who's Jackie? So she's at a wedding here. She's kind of having maybe second thoughts about it. She's feeling a bit skeptical. I don't know. I don't know exactly what this track is about, but I do feel like I kind of almost understand the story. Not one of my favorites on the album, but I do admire the arrangement. Like I said, gonna get the good. Probably like a closer to a low good though. Lie. Loving the grooves on this album. wow. I like that. Going to this straight vocal. Am I hearing things? Did someone knock on my door? I don't know. Ooh, the breaths. Ooh, that sub drop. Loving these bongos, man. So sick. Ooh. Great little instrumental switch ups and things that kind of throw you off. So many ideas crammed into one song, but it doesn't feel disjointed at all. I just love the textures of these drums, man. They're like just straight ear candy. Great track. One of my favorites. Very dramatic. Like I said, textures were great. The switch ups were fresh. Kept it fresh. Like I said, so many ideas, but it never felt disjointed at all. It felt all kind of cohesive and it all made sense. That bridge where she went full like rock with that muffled kind of distorted vocal effect was amazing as well. Again, I don't know what this is about. So kind of like an anti-religion song here, maybe. I don't know. I'm confused. I feel like I'm a little bit slow today, but yeah, overall, loved the instrumental of that track. Loved the dramatic kind of feel. Again, very interesting drums. Don't know if I like that piano though. We'll see. Oh, I like she's switching between a reverby vocal and a very intimate, close, dry vocal. Like right there. Ooh. Unsettling. It's a really cool track vocally. The delay here. Really interesting track melodically too. And with the chord structure. Okay, that was one of like the most technically and musically impressive, I feel like, tracks on the album. But I don't know, it just didn't really connect with me super hard on a first listen. I feel like it felt like it was kind of just, they could have included a couple more instrumental breaks because it kind of just felt like it was like at this 100% level at the entire time, for the entire time. So maybe some instrumental breaks or some cool down moments. And then they kind of throw you back into the instrumental complexity. But yeah, like I said, very technically impressive. I like the drum groove a lot. Vocally, it's probably one of the best performances on the album so far. I love the vocal effects and how those switch up a lot too. It goes reverby at points, it goes dry and intimate at points. They throw some delay on there as well at other points during this underwater part. Again, lyrically, I don't know what's happening. Let's see what Genius says. They actually have something here. Title comes from an image. Okay. That didn't really help me that much. Yeah, so pretty impressive. Not perfect. Not one of my favorites. A little bit long, but still pretty good. Weird, like, vocal almost effect on that guitar. Yo! Pause. Little slap bass in there. That is so Kate Bush. I know people are gonna hate it that I keep pointing out that Kate Bush similarity, but that's it. That's what it makes me think of. I feel like she's kind of hamming it up here too much. I gotta be honest, that's probably my least favorite so far. I felt like she was hamming up that performance a bit too much. It felt a little bit, overperformed. I guess it would be equivalent to like overacting in like a movie or something. Especially with this outro, it kind of got annoying. And I think I had problems with that on Boys for Pele as well, where her vocals, she really got into it, which I respect, but the vocals at the end of the day just came across as kind of just grating and annoying. And I think that's my main problem with that track as well. And vocally, again, you can hate on me in the comments if you want. Vocally, it felt a little bit derivative of Kate Bush, especially with those higher kind of runs. This feels like lyrically similar to Cruel, or Raspberry Swirl it was. Very confident, but I think on that track she wasn't like overselling it too much vocally, so it didn't come across as annoying at all. Didn't love that. I'm honestly gonna give it the mid. I don't know. That didn't really do it for me. That was beautiful. Okay, it's something I didn't know. It says some critics have been known to rag that Tori plays her piano in a way. What is this grammar in this? Some critics have been known to rag that Tori plays her piano in a way that feels like she's trying to be like a guitar. Okay, this is, whoever wrote this, what are you doing? I don't really notice that. I don't know. I'm gonna listen for that now, but I mean, if it is true that her piano playing sounds like she's trying to play guitar, is that a negative thing inherently? I don't think so. This part vocally, great. Cool. Passionate performance. Not much else really to say about it. I mean, I guess my one complaint is that I wish they played with dynamics a little bit more. The whole track just kind of felt like it was being played at like a really loud level. So maybe if they kind of played with dynamics a little bit more, it would have been a little bit more varied, a little bit more dynamic. Obviously, if they played with dynamic. Why did I say that, man? I'm so dumb. Yeah, not one of my favorites, but pretty solid. Pretty solid. What the? This sounds like that Kraftwerk album, The Man Machine. Whoa. I thought she was about to start rapping for a second. Loving the electronics on this track. It makes it feel almost like some sort of theater performance in space. It's sick. Part's heavy. I feel like it's a weird time signature too. It's hard to get a grasp on. Goofy little horn outro. I like it though. Feels fitting. Bro, why am I so tired right now? Like, I can barely keep my eyes awake, man. That was crazy. Like I said, electronics were cool. I felt kind of alien. Very unique track. Some great vocal moments. Some great belting and just impressive things vocally. Again, lyrically, I am confusion. So we're just gonna keep it going. There's your rating. Doo-doo-doo-doo. In my platforms, I hit the flow. It's like the first time we're getting really, maybe second time we're getting intimate vocals. So she's singing to her kid here? Oh, never mind. Obviously she had that miscarriage, but you know. Was there when it counts? Get my way. This is cool. Kind of imagining maybe what she would have been like as a mother. Great line. This one's a little bit more straightforward and understand lyrically, which I'm grateful for. Finally, a song I'm getting. Instrumentally, it feels a little bit bland, but I think the lyrics are kind of making up for that. Lyrically, great. Instrumentally, a little bit bland, but overall, really like the sentiment. Last track here. Let's keep it going.
She dies for shows. Pandora is all quit. She dies.
Great piano part. This is kind of what we got on Boys for Pele, definitely. Feels fitting to have this as the closer, though. Very jazzy. It's a great chord. I do like how it points to the piano part, echoes and copies the melody in her vocals as well. Yum. This is a very well composed piano part, like. And then I feel like she kind of, was that a key change? I think it was. And then we go jazzy. Bro, she should go jazzy more often. It's so good. Put us down softly here. Oh, that was great. That was great. That's actually one of my favorites. Again, very similar to the stuff on Boys for Pele, which I didn't love that album, but maybe I should go back to it because I enjoyed that quite a bit. I love the subtle key changes. I love when she goes jazzy. She should go jazzy more often because it sounds freaking great. Fantastic vocal performance as well. Just a super well composed piano part. And like I said, how it kind of syncs up with her vocals at certain points makes it that much more satisfying when it gets out of that and goes into its own little thing. I don't, again, lyrically know what's happening here. Yeah, I feel like there has been a lot of themes of water, and I guess diving into her feelings is kind of why that's coming up a lot as, you know, like a metaphor. To metaphorically leave this little dock encompasses me to find out what's really in this ocean of feelings. There you go. I mean, it's a little bit of a obvious and kind of corny metaphor in my opinion, but not the worst thing ever. Overall, enjoyed this a lot more than Boys for Pele, definitely. It was a lot more instrumentally dense, which I think is one of the main reasons I enjoyed it, but it also feels a lot more cohesive, a lot less sprawling, I guess would be the term. Like that Boys for Pele album, how many tracks was it? This one was 12. 30. Oh wait, no, that's the deluxe edition. I would have remembered filming a 39-song album. It was long though. It was 18 songs on that one, so not that much longer, but it just felt a little bit more messy. This one felt a little bit more well structured, and the track list made a lot more sense, and it was a lot more cohesive in my opinion. Yeah, enjoyed this a lot more. Not perfect in my opinion. This isn't really like my style of music, so inherently I'm not gonna enjoy it as much as lots of people probably, but for what it was pretty impressive. I love the writing. I think her writing is really what she's the best at, probably. Like, vocally, she's pretty solid as well. She's pretty theatrical and eclectic, but I feel like it is a little bit derivative of Kate Bush. But yeah, lyrically, she's fantastic. She's a great piano player, obviously. And the production and instrumentals and just the density of this project really made me enjoy it a lot more. That was pretty solid. That's gonna do it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on this album down below. We have My Chemical Romance, Black Parade is up next. That's gonna be a fun one because I know it's a pretty popular album, and I've never heard anything from MCR, so yeah, get hyped for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Go join the Patreon. Bye. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. You might as well just subscribe. You got nothing else better to do, so just why not just, you know, subscribe.